What is happening, everybody? It's Troy here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Mother's Day for all the mothers out there today. And I just wanted to do a quick little impromptu bloom tour because I have some things in bloom right now and I don't know how long they're going to stay in bloom. So I figured why risk it? Just go ahead, do a little impromptu Happy Mother's Day little bloom tour for everyone. And I'll make it quick because I know everybody's busy today. I know that I just put on Sunday sauce and I've got to get ready for Mass yet. So I will keep this as short and sweet as possible. Today, instead of starting with the fowls, I'm going to go right over here. I cannot remember if I showed you guys this in bud or in bloom, but I have a first time bloomer and it's right here. This is my Mayford's Quest. Look at that bloom, guys. This orchid is so fragrant for being a first time bloomer. I cannot wait until she actually, in maybe 2 or 3 years, starts putting on a good show. And then we can really get some great fragrance because she already is releasing this incredible scent. It smells so delicious. It's very powdery, sugary, but almost like a hint of jasmine, if you will. I don't know. Hard to describe. Extremely pleasant. And when the morning sun comes in, she just perfumes her little head off. And right now, we are on morning sun. Yes, it's very early still. All right, let's go over to the fowl shelf. My epidendrum is awesome. It is going to just keep the whole summer long producing more and more and more buds. And I also noticed her second new growth is now producing a spike. So we're going to have two spikes. And then I had to move my Hawaiian Magic down here because her spikes were following two different grow lights up here. So I went ahead and I moved her down here and I put Antonetum in her place. She has, I believe this is her fourth sequential spike that she's put out. So she doesn't do a massive show, at least not for me, but she does continuously, look at those blooms, guys. She does seem to continuously have blooms for me. So I will take that. And my mini hasn't started opening yet, but it's coming, guys. I'm very excited to see Dendrobium mini. And then up here, the Vio Vio cat face finally open. I was told this orchid is fragrant, and day one of her opening, I came over, put my nose right into her bloom, and it smelled like somebody had just weeded a garden and threw all those cuttings in the sun. It was an awful experience. But then the next morning, I came in here, and lo and behold, she is fragrant. It smells so delicious, guys. It's like grape soda and flowers mixed together. If somebody bought you a bouquet of flowers and grape soda and you were, for whatever reason, smelling both at the same time, that's kind of what it reminds me of. That could be an awful description. She is a peloric variety. I saw her on Orchids by Brian, and he absolutely loves this orchid, so that was my motivation to buy one for myself. I moved Leodoro over here. This is Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory, variety of Leodoro. I am going to repot her up into one of my big 6-inch pots just because I feel like she is going to get big quickly. And I took her from the wall where I had her. I just didn't think it was enough light. So I've moved her over here. And as soon as she's done blooming, I will get her potted up properly in some lava rock. My Fang Mei Sweet is still blooming. Her other bloom on the backside is looking a little faded. And then my red dragonfly apparently dropped her bloom overnight, but that's okay because we have another one. So, and then we can see two more buds are forming. And we did it, guys. We finally have the bud open on this Samara, and it is a primary hybrid. Mine is they took a Cerulean Bellina and then they crossed that with a red indigo violacea. And thank goodness that mine took the indigo form because I think that is just so beautiful, that cerulean color. And she is pleasantly fragrant, but I was expecting her to be more fragrant, like emit her fragrance. You kind of have to get close up on her to smell it, and I was expecting it to be like a Bellina. When you walk in the room, you know that she's there. This one, you kind of have to get over close to her to smell it. Nonetheless, smells delicious. Smells just like a Bellina. So really, really, really happy with this find. I got her from a company called Dancing Dog Orchids, and they were at the Kentucky Orchid Show last year, and they sold me this, and it was a good find. I was very happy with it. He also sold me a white cattleya that hasn't bloomed for me, but is putting out a new growth, so maybe we'll see that. Oh, if you guys remember the last video, my Vancostylus Motes Quantum was going out of bloom. And there you have it, guys. She's already putting a spike out, and I made my video less than 2 weeks ago. So I'm telling you guys, this orchid is always in bloom. Get on Mote's website and get a Vancostylus Motes Quantum. It'll grow outdoors, it'll grow indoors. She's not picky, she's very easy, she's fragrant, and she blooms and blooms and blooms. I go on and on and on about that orchid. I love her so much. I have a new acquisition up here. Curl Smith was kind enough to send her in bloom. Her blooms are fading. She just arrived a couple days ago. She is a replacement for my Parisiae that I murdered over the winter. I don't know what I did. Everything was fine, and then it wasn't. So this is a replacement. So happy that it came in bloom just because, oh, told you the blooms were going over. So happy that she came in bloom just because I know now she's blooming size and I don't have to worry about maturing her to blooming size. Where my last one, I had to mature her, so I never even got to see her bloom before she killed over. Brabantier on her way out. So, what a beautiful show, though. Almost 3 week long show, if not a 3 week long show. I'm awful with time perception as I get older. Yeah, her blooms are out. We're still waiting for these buds to crack open on this Oncidium wildcat. It has already bloomed, but then she decided to put two more spikes out with blooms on them, so, or with buds on them. So now we're just waiting for them to open. Oncidiums really can take their time. Down here, I have a first time bloomer. This is a Nodosa cross. Her blooms are kind of wonky. First time bloomer, 4 blooms. I'm happy with that. Let's get in there. See? She's got that big lip and then it's long, just like a Nodosa. Little stars. Her flowers look like little stars, I think. I'll put the name on the screen. I cannot remember it. It's a newer hybrid. I think maybe Newton's Nurseries did. I don't know. I'll put the information on the screen for you guys, but just a little pop of blooms. I don't know how I feel about her. I'm not crazy about her, but I don't hate her either. It's a nice little bloom display to have when nothing else is in bloom, you know? So no fragrance, but she is a first time bloomer, so we could have fragrance in her next cycle. I don't know. I don't know much about this orchid, but yeah, there you have it. She is Sinying Naraha. That's what she is. And then over here, this beautiful Delosa. I made a short about her. I got her as a bare-rooted division a couple of years ago. And she is finally happy where she's at. She smells delicious, but you have to get in close to her in order to smell her. So, which is fine. It smells just like jasmine, like a lighter form of jasmine. And then we have over here, back in bloom. This is the LC Love Knot, Carmela's Blue. I got her from Orchids by the Lake. He was doing one of his live unboxings, and he had quite a few in that unboxing. And I think I might have gotten her a bud, or if not, she bloomed shortly after. Very nice find. Very happy with this orchid. I've never detected a fragrance on her, so if you have the love knot and yours is fragrant, comment down below so I know, so I can maybe look for a fragrance. Sometimes people get fragrant orchids, but mine won't be fragrant, and vice versa. So I'm just curious, what's your experience with the love knot? And then up here, my Maxima's still doing things with her sheath. I'll be very excited to see her bloom. You have no idea. We have some den fowls down here spiking, still progressing their spikes. So we'll have a nice bloom show coming from them soon. The Awanagara apple blossom. This thing surpassed all expectations. She smells delicious. Her blooms are beautiful and long lasting. Overall, this is a very easy cat to grow. She likes a little bit more water than the rest of my cat Leos, but I mean, she's easy. I like her, and I like her leaves, how they are. So even when she's not blooming, she's still beautiful to me. Chantilly lace twinkles coming, guys. I feel like mine is a little bit behind everybody else's, but that's okay. I will still get to see Chantilly lace twinkle this year. And this is the Green Veil by Nodosa. I love the fragrance. As soon as the grow lights start going out, it's sunset right about that time. So she starts perfuming almost instantaneously with the lights going out. My Taiwan Big Lip is fading. She does have 2 new growths coming, so maybe we'll have potential for more blooms here soon. And the Rustic Spots. So she's starting to change color. This orchid opened 3 days, 4 days ago. And I really like how artistic her bloom looks when she first opened. But then as it fades out, I'm not the biggest fan of it. But that's okay. It's common with these Richard Mueller hybrids. They'll open one shade, and then by the end of the week, there'll be another shade. Up here, Rio Clarence is starting to open, y'all. So hopefully I'll be able to give you more feedback my next bloom tour video. We still have more buds to open, as you can see. But I heard that she is fragrant, and I am dying to find out for myself. So I will keep you posted on that. And then we have Pink Sparkles. This is Dendrobium Pink Sparkles. This is her second time blooming. Last year was her first time blooming. It looks exactly the same from last year to this year. No additional blooms, no less blooms, no change in the coloration. Looks exactly the same. And then we are going to end on the bottom shelf. I brought over a surprise from the bedroom who's blooming. First, I guess I will show you the blooms on this Oncidium Wildcat. They're going out. They're fading out. So might as well enjoy her while she's here. All right. And then Drum roll. I did make a short, so you guys have probably already seen her, but this is my Irene Finney Springs Bounty. Absolutely love this orchid. She perfumes heavy. She was made by Hauserman, and she was made for cut flower production. So that is why she has those big, beautiful, ruffly, fluffy, huge blooms. Very, very, very happy with this orchid. I figured that would be a great place for us to land for Mother's Day. So if you guys could like, comment, share, subscribe, that would be awesome. Let me know if you guys have any questions about things, or if you have different experiences with your plants. I'm always curious to know, and I look forward to hearing from everyone. And you all, all of you mothers, enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day, and everybody else, you have a great weekend. Thank you guys for being here with me. Have an awesome day.